So Banner Saga. I've had this now for about 6 months. Haven't touched it. I've literally just loaded it up and sorted out. Well, it pretty much came. This is vanilla. This is how the graphics look straight off without me having to touch it. It's not a graphically intensive game. It doesn't need really, doesn't need graphic fiddling at all to make it look pretty. It already looks amazing. So I just recommend just starting it straight off and seeing how you get on from there, really. So here we go. New game. I know absolutely zero about this game and how to play it. Okay, the story of the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfolding from different, whatever that word was, perspectives. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called dredged deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun. Okay. I can hear what they're saying. Yes, I can.
The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the wild human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Looks quite cool. I like the style. Looks like I'm playing He-Man. The cartoon, 1980s cartoon. Yeah, definitely. It's pretty much the same artist. It's got to be. Yeah, I know it's not, but. Huh, brutal. Okay. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. So, okay. Oh, you're right. Okay. So click and drag. That means I can see my whole. That's really cool, actually. You got it's like a layered 3D effect going on there. So this is my battlefield, I think, at the moment. These portraits show the orders of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It is your turn to act. Okay, so the enemy is in red, so I'm these guys. Oh, hang on, what? This ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Okay. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each. So yeah, 4 tiles. While humans fill a single tile, this can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him into attack range. Cool. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are in blue, the enemies are red. Yeah. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. So I've got, you can choose either to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon, 2, 5, show the damage he will do to that. Oh, ooh, yeah, okay. Well, strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Alrighty, it's pretty cool. The armor blocks the strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. Okie dokie. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength and confirm your choice. So click and ticky ticky. Yeah. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Oh, don't tell me I've got to look after my characters individually. This is gonna be like XCOM. Sweet. Okay, after taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you're outnumbered. Oh, that's nice to know. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Okay, now it's your warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but the characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. Alright. By clicking the gold tiles, characters can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move your warhawks into attack range now. Alright. Yes, please. Is that 2 I've used? Yes, I've used 2 willpower. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your warhawk has a special ability that gives them a unique advantage. Click your warhawk's tile to access ability. Tempest. Clicking your character's tile will bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end of turn. Click the purple ability icon now. Alright. The ability description appears at the bottom below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows them to slam multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy, then confirm your choice. Yeah. Plage! Right. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order. There are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Alright. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to gain 1 willpower. The chieftain would rest his turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Click the fist, and then the stars above the fist will add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. Oh god, there's a lot of reading to start off with. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click the star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. So I've got to click on that, and then click on that. Victory!
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and war slaughter each other, even before the dredge arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dredge to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wool doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you meet. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot to learn, and that's not just the tutorial. Only the sun has stopped. Whew, okay. Well, I'm guessing that it is actually fairly simple. I just need to get into battle and just play around with it, I suppose. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. Moving, isn't it? Ooh. Be grumpy. Governor tells you you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around Eric. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. It's up to you, but you've already got one foot in the door. Those men you left face down were Scufflings. Scaflings. We just want to make sure they don't come back. We took down the chieftain. What's left of them? Not much. Never was much in the first place. They were a loose bunch of thugs to begin with. I'm surprised they got as close as they did. Then we're done here. Almost. Come with me. We're going to the market down by the water. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Well, in my head, that's how they sound. Click on the market town. A market tent to visit the merchant. So, is there anything else I can click on screen? New market. Here we go. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-face houses and eroded stalls. Coloured canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. Okay. Sculfing's chieftain bled out an hour ago. Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try and kill you this time. I'm sorry, I've just been knocked sideways by the language. That's pretty funny. They don't talk to me. Okay, I don't talk to them. I need some help here. I don't have the patience for this. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. He's not telling the truth. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked up over it every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Let's intimidate him. You motion as Gunnulf, your enormous bodyguard, who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods! Eric, laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Sculfings? Noblemen not by the east wall, but that was a month ago, last I know. Had skulks away with the wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. God, it's difficult to read. Are we done here? Gunelf, were you wearing green back then at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. The man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a Skelfing. If they're licking their wounds, they're probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman's a mead hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Should we have some sort of approach? Where is this place again? I'm not done. After I'm done here. It's not up to me, my friend. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual teeth. I'll remind him. Okay. So the mead house is up here. You arrive in front of what must be a nobleman. What must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears. It's Eirik? Oh, it's probably Eirik, isn't it? I'm getting that wrong. With a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out. I couldn't call him Eric. Eric says over his shoulder, "Ready?" Let's get this over with. You're walking through the front door. I'd rather sit this one out. You're walking through the front door. They ran into a mead house, says Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up right now. Okay, here we go. There's me mean. Valgard boots up the front door so hard that it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Skelfings scramble to their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Is this going to be a fight? Yay! Click a unit to deploy them onto any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button and start the battle. So the landsman can move through allies. One rally gives 2 willpower to enemy at any range. Should I be here ready? When all units are satisfied. I want... Does he have to... Oh, I see. Just gonna move these around a bit more. So I'm gonna... This dude seems quite... He can take out loads. This guy here can rally. I've got a couple down here now. Are these gonna swamp these guys? Feeling they will. And move him back a bit. Just get behind these guys. Sod it. Let's go ready. Look at them, it's going to be butchery. Well, who's this guy then? This guy over here. So I reckon I'm gonna move you here. Yeah, let's move you here. And stone wall. Don't know what that is. Stone wall. Who's next? Thug Swordsman's the guy in the middle there. Okay, let's just move you here, here, and then end your turn. Yeah, just get to move here, I suppose. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't, bro. Yeah, I can only attack that all around me here, so that was a waste. I'm probably just gonna get hit now, aren't I? End turn. See how it goes. Well, can he attack you? No, he's gonna have to move forwards. This guy. Yeah, let's move him here. Attack. Let's take him out. Yeah, get rid. What? The frig? So, what did he do there? So he's got 1 attack, he's got 8 health, and I've got 6 now. Shitty balls. So that. Let's move you here and attack. Yeah. Have some. Have some. So what can he do? He can attack in 4 different directions. Okay. And he can move. He can't attack anyone here. I don't want him to die. Where's he gonna go next? He's gonna go down there. So okay, well, sod it. Let's just get him up next to him. Yeah, in turn. So this dude is gonna be. If he goes in here, then he just goes attack. Go for it. Let's go around here. Please don't kill my man. You're gonna move here and actually, who's next? So who's that guy? Him. And then he is gonna go next. So I'm gonna take him out. Yeah. This guy attacks this dude. Huh? So what damage can this guy do? Seven, he's gonna get 8. Let's move him to here. Take out this guy, because why not? Oh, what? So, really, I'm not doing much damage to that guy. He's got 8. He's got 4 damage left. He's got 8 and he's got 4. Let's just He's not going to do much there, is he? So what happens if he rests? I get hit, that's what happens. Let's attack this guy here. Really need this guy not to be around. This guy can just attack this dude here. Oh, can he? Get off my lap. No, he's gonna die now, isn't he? Shit. Oh well. Goodbye, Mr. Giant. He's gonna have to move there, and why not? Why not? Okay. Attack this dude. Yeah. So what does pillage mean again? I can just take 2 turns. Sod it. It's pillage. Mofo. So I did win, but I've lost a dude. The foe is lying dead at your feet. Oh, I didn't see that. That was too quick. Okay. There they are. Gods be damned. Got to go wash off this blood. Air is looking out of the hall windows into the bay. A fleet of longships approach with the sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Fognir. Next up, a vile kingship, as we last spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, the important guests. See what I deal with all day long. The thing that makes a little more sense, you'd hoped I had a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure that there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall by the time they come by. Can I ask one more favour? What is it? If you happen to stall our guest down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Isn't this the guy that just died? Okay. Eric and Val got a hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeeper spare silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. For some reason that font is really terrible in my eyes. So the docks are down here. A familiar Varl steps into the docks. In your mind you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. I hate words that they make up and I can't pronounce. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Pick a decent name! Must there? Please. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and the stupid old Yoks. And what's a Yoks? And what age do you lose a sense of shame? Fuck off, am I pronouncing that? Someone demands it. I'm gonna make up these names now. Joe. I'll take that. I'll take over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. I just returned from Albarang, in fact. Albarang. And glad for it. Hakon motions into the other ships on the bay. Jesus. Sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men or someone on his behalf. I'm not even looking at the images. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how we make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I had the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. Better circumstances. I'd drink a week away. Let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where's Mog? Hack. Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet up the governor. A host of giants depart his wake. You recognise a few, others are strangers to you. I guess I'm off to find Mog. See you in the morning, Scrivener. Scrivers! I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of a boy who grew up in pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. So already there's quite a lot of reading to be done here. There's a lot of words that are obviously they're just names, I know, but it's just difficult to keep track of who's talking to who because I don't know. I haven't been introduced to one person and told that this is this person and whatever. I've just been thrown people and I'm supposed to catch their names. Anyway. Weariness suddenly settles in and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. Okay. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vogg's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hack, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke of so highly of. So talk to click a talk icon and converse with one of your heroes. So, alright. Scriv. You find Hack in the mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but he rarely sees this many. Hack waves you on over. Went straight for a flagon. I know what a flagon is. Flagon is a measure of drink. Vogg's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the Gov's hall anyway. You already missed this massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What's this time? When I got there, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as Yoxfar, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. I don't know what a Yox is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of ox. It's not too late to start trying, Hack. Oh god. Hack let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, knowing as he is for cutting a swathe through a dredge at Vogg's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I am a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back at the Groff. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. It must be freezing air. If the sun isn't there, why is it daylight? Odd. Let's talk to this person then, shall we? Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes? You're with Vogg? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vogg a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes sheerishly to the capital. I don't even know what that is. We crossed by chance. Oh, tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a bit of a... just introduce myself. Let's not get too complicated, shall we? You collect taxes for the Var territories. A true pleasure. It's the Val. So these are the Val, I guess. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. So the only thing that's highlighted now is the Great Hall. At dawn you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns a supply of leathers. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. So the sun isn't moving. Okay. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Fog is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and dishevelled. Mog steps forward. Mog and Grog. Fog's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you are ready to depart. I suppose we're ready. You follow Mog and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would have enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are not best heard. Or best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarises Strand as well as a whole, you think. Right. So up here, this is the number of days I'm guessing which is just supplies. I'm gonna have to keep these men alive. This is gonna be fun. This is not gonna be a good trip for the first hour. Alright. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mog, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead passes throughout camp. Drink a little, drink a lot, toast to Vognir. I'm not a drinker, so I'm just going to drink a little. You go easy. You've nothing against a good drink, but if anyone was going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revellers eventually fall asleep without incident. Okay. You rise groggily. Ow. The campsite is a casualty of merriment. Mog is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping soldiers. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Alright. What's happened? Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases the caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Okay. World map. Drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get a history about it. When you're done with the map, tap X at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so I mean it's quite a big map. Yeah, it's quite a huge map actually. Wow. So that's us. The Wandering Road. These are the areas. Strand. That's where we just come from. And that's there. So we're up through here. The Hanged Man. Batterbreak Peaks. We're going to travel a lot, aren't we? Lots of things to do. Cool. I thought this was a fairly small game, but it looks like it's going to be quite big. Whoa. Don't think any of this is DLC. Older Brain, Let's Grove. Ready. So I can click on things. Let's have a look. So what does the Wandering Road have to say? At the end of the First Great War, the Vaal had more to contend with than mankind to the south. Above the Bratterbeak peaks, the land crawled with furious, warm-minded dredge. The first Vaal king, Einar, led the entire Vaal race across the snowy fields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away dredge as they went, before forming the first Vaal kingdom of Einartoft. Oh god, words I can't pronounce. Right. So there's obviously a lot of history around here already. There's also the sea as well. And islands I can probably get onto. Cool. Alright. Let's not read about that just yet. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skyrimstead? Let's call it Skyrim. What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skyrim. Half-sunken cities crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the noise, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats the side of the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Volgnir. He seems not happy to be here. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop onto. Ludin's got a shorter wick then. Hack on. Thanks, Vog. Let's get moving. Another half day to Ved, and if we're lucky, Vedafel. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping Camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equipment items in the hero's tent. Fucking hell, it's got so much to read. You can pass the time using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back onto the road. Click on the hero's tent. So click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks and learn about abilities. So let's have a look at Mogs. Click on the abilities button to learn about the units. Okay. Bring the pain. The shield master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more armor damage for one turn. By using Bring the Pain, the shield master can create a forward charge that punishes enemy for ganging up against him. Alright, so I think I'm level 1 at the moment. Normal, break attack, and then 1 to return the favor, break attack, and 2 to return the favor, break attack 3. Alrighty. So I'm guessing I've got no points available. I can promote them though. Oh no. So promotion. The greatest warriors in the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the road. Build high stats, increase your item rank. I can't choose any of that. I think that's what it does. Okay. Continue. Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Yeah. Got 29 renown up here. So at 2 points available. Shield. Attacking power. I think I always go for a good attack. It's a good defense. So put 1 in attack. But I need defense. Willpower would be quite good to use as well. What's that? So sod it. Let's put 1 on 1. Okay, confirm. So that's you done. What's that mean? 4 out of 5. I don't know what that means. So how many people he's killed? And I've only got 1 person to. Alright. Blocks your damage. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And back again. Okay. So this just basically means what level they are. This is their turn order. Okay, get it. Can I move them around? I can move them around. Interesting. The bigger people I'd want first. Or the smaller. I think I'd have it that way around. Yeah. Okay. Training. Rest. Leave. What does the training do? Can I level up? The training tent allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies and safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively, and there's something to say about each ability. Come over to test out new characters if they join you. Yeah, I'm gonna end training now. Yeah, let's go straight into the battle, shall we? Leave. Day 3.
Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
If I had, that's a lot of Val for some missing cattle. What? A couple of days back, sent word to Strand about cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you're not here on his behalf. Oh. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scaffoldings out there, maybe? Could they have Val working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver in it for any food we've got. For hundreds of Val? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of. Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hack takes off at a run. Okay. What is they? Clicking on a tile automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Now select the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Okay. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click the enemies to target. Okay. Click on the top right banner to compare your stats. There we go. Boom. So they got 10 defense, 8 attack, and this dude's got plenty of attack. Now click the enemy to target. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance that the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. Okay. It's going to attack. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically. Catastrophically. If you don't break armor, damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Okay, so this dude's gonna get it. Move you in front, and then we're gonna go. Is this that? You know what? Attack him. No, no. Attack, attack. We're gonna go defense here. Yeah, he's not got enough. Ah. Why? Alright, let's just move you here then, shall we? Bring the pain. Bring the pain. I can't just hunker down, can I? Fair dues. Alright, come in and attack. What did Tempest do? Tempest normal strength, adjacent enemy starting from the target going clockwise. Now I don't want to do that, I just want to attack him. Yeah. 16. Oof. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to take this big dude down. He seems the most dangerous so far. Okay, attack. Go for it. What? Get after him, Sunshine. Hit him. Hit him hard. Okay, whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using the horn will give you 1 willpower to the active ally. Okay. Well, this dude here is gonna take out this guy's defense. Son of a gun! And you. Oh god, he's getting battered. Which one does he take out? This one or this one? Let's go for a 9. Yeah. So he's real weak now. Which will mean This guy here is gonna... Who's next? You're next. So what I want you to do is move here, and you can bring the pain. Can't attack. Can't. And turn. Sod it. Ooh, that was lucky. Can I? What kind of attack can I do here? I can't do anything. So let's just take out this dude as much as I can. Deflection. And this guy can go here. Attack him. Take him out. Pillage. Armor. And then you can... Sweet, okay, I didn't die. The foes lying dead at your feet are too quick to read. Damn it. And that was, well, what? Give me the option to click. Give me the option. I don't really need to know. I've got +5 renown and stare at that screen. You're trying to get yourself killed, Luden. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hack goes to where Vogue lies face down. The future Val King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Vogue's dead. Cut with keen-edged sword. So Keanu Reeves, as it looked like, is up there. Which is this dude here. Where did that thing come from? Shh. Stay close. I think it saw us. Okay, deployment happens before battle. Click your units. Yeah, Rook and Alette to deploy them within the blue squares. Click ready to start the battle. Before I do, 7 and 7, 8 and 10, 9 and 8. And I've got to take the armor off first, otherwise... Oh, the thing is that he can one-shot me. So this girl should really be a little bit further back. He should be closer, I reckon. So we're basically an hour in. Yeah, that's about an hour I've been playing for. There's a lot to take in. It's very story driven, but then that's the nature of this game. It's going to be it's all about your decisions you make and how you affect your how you read your allies as well as your opponents. Probably, I don't know just yet, but I still haven't dealt with the morale of the company and what happens in my own army yet. The battles seem really cool. Like, it's very tactical. I've just been going guns blazing because it's early doors now, but you've got this kind of this sense of knowing what your special moves are, or knowing what your abilities are, to allow you to, place your characters on the battlefield. Now, I don't know any of these moves like well. I don't know how good the humans are compared to the big giants. And yes, the big giants have got strong armor and stuff, but what else can they do? I mean, I'm sure that the humans are going to have some sort of like bonus to them, like probably ranged attack. I don't know. See how these guys would take on this thing here. It's going to take me through it. So let's go for ready here, but don't get too close. So it looks like I've got a yeah, I've got some abilities, some distant abilities. Let's have a look. Does one arm damage and all allies within range automatically attack the target. So what is that? Mark prey? Can I attack? The range squares indicate the range of units attack. Oh, okay, so he's an archer. I'm going to spread these two out left and right because I don't want them too close. And I'm going to move this person. Yeah, let's move you there. Sod it. Attack. Nope, can't attack. Mark prey. End your turn. So what's her attack range like? Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Hit all units between the archer and the target in a straight line. Ooh, handy. And yours is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 away, but you can't attack anyone close enough to you. So she needs to be. So if he stands there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she needs to at least be standing there. 1, 2, 3. Here, my bad. She's gonna need. Okay, let's move her there. Willpower is needed. Attack. Oh, really? Let's see what this does. Son of a bitch. So I'm gonna have to keep distance, aren't I? Let's move you to here then. And then attack. Let's attack your armor. And let's attack. Move you away. Yeah. Just keep doing some chip damage. I can only do 1 damage with this dude. Really? No. He's gonna hit me. No, he's dead. Well, there you go. Your foe's lying dead at your... Oh, I can't read! So is he dead? Alette looks down, looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. He's not dead. It was, let me see, are you hurt? I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart, and the yokes bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food, that's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run, let me think. Forget the supplies, let's go back to Go. If we hurry, we can gather them before the more dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Do you think you can handle more of them? No, Dad. I mean, we're already lucky to be alive. Oh, it's my daughter, right? I know, it's okay. Let's get back to school, right? Supplies. Supplies represent food and the other goods to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. Nice. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days' supplies you have left on the travel. What? I've only got 3? Oh god. At the top of the screen, most of the towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. So, okay, I'm going to stop it there. I am going to finish that bit. It seems like my character, he died on the battlefield, but he's still there, probably for the story. Don't know if that's the same case for actual in battles. Like if I have characters that die, are they still alive? Because I think I had that big giant die in my first battle, but he was still alive because I won the battle, if you know what I mean. So I think it just means that if you win the battle, you're cool. They're probably just fallen in battle and they'll be injured, that sort of thing.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Yeah, I like this game. It's good. It feels a bit like medieval kind of like old school. You know, what's that game just come out? XCOM. That was superb, I gotta say. But that requires like sight lines and stuff, and you know, moving your way through a battlefield. Whereas this is just a battlefield, and it's like probably like, I don't know, Final Fantasy Tactics, maybe a bit of Disgaea. I'll stop it right there, and yeah, I'd say that was a definite buy after an hour. I quite enjoyed that. It's not for the game with that has that doesn't have a lot of patience and has got a lot of problems with reading. If you just want action and get straight into a game, this isn't it. It's definitely not it. I have patience, although I probably don't show it. I'd like to sort of like get into the flow of this game just so I can feel and learn it through myself, you know, learn from my own mistakes rather than being taken through with the tutorial, because tutorials don't always get it right. That was alright, it was okay, as long as I didn't fail in the tutorial. No one likes to fail in the tutorials, puts you off. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that was a good bit of play. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and